In the quiet of the armory, a young private sat cleaning her sniper rifle, unaware that her calm precision was about to shake a battle-hardened colonel to his core. When he recognized the weapon in her hands, the same M24 once carried by a fallen legend, he froze. What she said next proved that history was repeating itself, and a new legend was being born. What city are you watching from today? If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe for more real stories about extraordinary people. The base was quiet that evening, the kind of silence that carried only the clatter of boots and the occasional call over the intercom. Inside the dimly lit armory, the air smelled of gun oil, steel, and dust. Comforting for some, intimidating for others. Private First Class, Elena Torres sat cross-legged on the floor with an M24 sniper rifle stretched across her lap. Her hands moved slowly but surely, cleaning every groove, every screw, every whisper of metal that carried more weight than words. She didn't speak much. She never needed to. Her platoon had mocked her before. Too quiet, too frail, not built for the field. But she'd proved them wrong in the desert months ago. That day, when a convoy was ambushed and chaos swallowed their radio chatter, Elena had set her sights through this very scope. One breath, one squeeze, and 3 insurgents who'd pinned her brothers down were gone before they even knew she was there. She hadn't boasted. She hadn't celebrated. She just lowered the rifle and whispered, "Clear." That silence of hers scared people more than words ever could. Colonel Hawkins, a hard-lined man who had seen 20 years of combat, happened to be walking past the armory that night. He wasn't the type to stop for privates, but something about the picture froze him where he stood. There she was, a young woman, no older than his daughter, cradling a rifle with the reverence of a surgeon holding a scalpel. She wasn't polishing it for show. She wasn't showing off skill for approval. She was lost in ritual, her eyes sharp, her fingers steady. Where did you get that rifle?" Hawkins asked, voice low, almost hushed. Elena looked up. Her dark eyes caught his, unreadable, like a calm ocean hiding a storm. She blinked once, then brushed her sleeve across the bolt assembly. "Sir?" she said softly. "Issued after Fallujah. The unit commander said it belonged to someone who never missed." The colonel stepped closer. His chest tightened, his face pale. He knew this rifle. He'd carried its twin. He remembered the man it had once belonged to, Sergeant Kyle Brennan. Deadeye Brennan, they called him. A legend, a ghost with a trigger finger, lost to a sniper's bullet years ago. Hawkins had delivered the folded flag to Brennan's mother himself. And now that same rifle rested in the hands of this quiet girl. "You shouldn't even know how to handle that," Hawkins whispered. His throat tightened, not in anger, but in awe. Elena tilted her head, almost confused by the weight of his words. She gently reassembled the bolt, the pieces clicking with precision. Then she set the rifle down across her knees. "With respect, sir," she said, her voice steady. "This rifle doesn't care who holds it. It just needs someone who won't flinch." Hawkins froze. The room felt smaller, the silence heavier. He studied her face, the stillness, the discipline, the faint shadows under her eyes from too many sleepless nights. She wasn't arrogant. She wasn't reckless. She was something rarer. The colonel's voice dropped to a whisper. "They'll talk about you one day." Same way they did him. Elena didn't answer. She simply picked up the cloth again, wiping the rifle clean until it gleamed under the dull yellow light. Her silence was answer enough. Outside, the base stirred again, boots, radios, laughter echoing down the hall. But in the armory, a single moment hung between a weary colonel and a young sniper. A rifle had passed from legend to legend, and in the quiet hands of Elena Torres, the legacy was alive again. Thanks for being here till the end. If this story moved you, give it a like, subscribe for more real moments, and share your thoughts. I read every comment.